Listen, grace made me. Grace made me. Grace made me. It's not of works, lest any man should boast. It's not of works, lest any man should boast. We live in a day and age where people say, I'm self-made this, I'm self-made that. But there is no amount of effort you can exert to earn the grace and the love of God. He gives it freely. Many professionals see my resume and they are impressed. But see, I'm not impressed because I know the mess I used to be. I don't say I'm self-made. I say I'm grace-made. I remember the day when I was sitting in my own apartment and I would get up, look out the peephole, make sure nobody was on the outside to hear me singing in my own home. Now that's fear imprisoning the mind. I wouldn't use my voice because of the shame of my youth. And I want you to know that as far as the east is from the west, he has removed your sins, your shortcomings, your transgressions from you. I'm not self-made. I'm grace-made. I remember bleeding so bad in my body for years. Anemic, not having money for surgery. And still would get up every single day, inspiring, empowering, motivating. So don't tell me that I'm self-made. I'm grace-made. God gave me grace to endure hardness as a good soldier. So when you hear the fire, when you hear the passion, when you hear the conviction, baby, this was through the fiery furnace of affliction. I'm not self-made. I'm grace-made. I remember the day when I would wake up in my own vomit because I drank too much in my college years. Baby, I'm not self-made. I'm grace-made. He gave me a grace to do what I do. Because according to the school system, I should be crazy. According to the school system, I should not have been able to self-publish books. Not one single coach taught me. I did not study English, but I am prolific in my articulation of thoughts. That's grace. Grace made me. Grace made me. Grace made me. It's not of works, lest anyone should boast. I can't boast in my own strength, my own power, because it's not mine. And if you are stuck in your mind and you think that you can do 1,000,000,001 things to earn it, you'll never do enough to earn it. He just gives it freely. It is a gift and you just receive it as a gift. And that's why I have to give it away. Freely I've received, freely I must give. So if you're operating beneath your potential, today is your wake-up call. You are enough. You are accepted in the beloved. I was in my office one day and my husband came in and he asked me what time it was, and I just happened to look down and I was shocked to see that the second hand was moving because none of my watches have power. And I started treating them like they were bracelets. I color coordinate with my outfits and I was shocked that it was moving. It was functioning according to its design. Many of you have taken on a label. Somebody said you don't have power. Somebody said you weren't intelligent enough. Somebody said you weren't old enough. Somebody said you were too old. And you start functioning based according to how you're operating and how somebody else perceives you. But I want you to know, you were created to operate with power. So get your power back. Get your strength back. Get your joy back. Get your love back. Get your dreams back. Get your determination back. Whatever has been lacking, you have access to it because there is always grace. Own your place. Take up your space and blaze your race. I'm not self-made. I'm grace-made. And I can hold my head high because I know in whom I believe. I hope you do too. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Baby, I'm grace-made.